Hi guys, Piotr here, this is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel, and again it's my pleasure to be with you here. Today we are going to discuss crypto markets. It's June, last month of the second quarter. It's gonna be very important where we are going to end up. So we are going to try to discuss what might happen over the course of the whole month. So without a further delay, let's jump straight into the video. All right, so crypto market is very interesting lately. The positive news are fighting with the negative news. Unfortunately, with the overall market conditions, rather we are testing the demand zone instead of the making new at the highs, right? But that's how the things looks like. We are going to start with the monthly chart of the Bitcoin. We discussed this chart quite a few times. The bad thing here is that we are fighting with or flirting with the 30,000, and we discussed this quite a few times. Some stops been taken out below that level, as you can see, the previous month low. All right, and it's now, because we closed above, it's now very important to try to hold that low. In case we are going to break to the downside through that level, if you do remember, we were discussing quite a few possible levels. It's a monthly, so let's make it work our way. On the monthly, it's a red color. We were discussing levels close to 20,000, right? If you do remember, that's the breakout level, and that's why I think the second line is based on this high and the low of this breakout candle. So that's why I think that's the crucial zone, right? And I think based on the current market conditions, based on all those negative inflows, inflation, some signs of the possible recession, Fed comments, etc., if we are going to follow overall negative sentiment, that's how I see the things, that we are going one or other way to test these levels. I would prefer to see on the monthly chart this type, I've been explaining already, to see this type of the retest of that zone. So huge monster sell off, some capitulation, and then towards the end of the month, complete reversal. So that's how the things looks like on the monthly when it comes to the demand. When it comes to the supply, I think that the levels close to previous month high. So in that case, we are talking about the levels close to 40,000, right? High 40,000, as you can see. So that's where the supply lies when it comes to the monthly chart. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the weekly chart, because well, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 falling candles. Now we are trying to reverse. Of course, with this type of the move, when we've seen a lot of negativity, right, to try to rebuild that one, it has to be some kind of the V formation within the same period of time, with closing above the level from where we start the whole negativity over here. Is it going to happen? Well, never say never, but I wonder, at least for now, I need to see more what and how we are behave around these levels. So when it comes to the weekly chart, here, right, let's take into the consideration first as a possible supply this breakout low of this breakout candle over here. So we are going to place the line somewhere here. It's gonna be green, right? So when it comes to the weekly chart, sorry, it's gonna be blue. When it comes to the weekly chart, we are talking about the levels close to 38,500. So we have like 1,500 difference between the monthly supply and the weekly supply. That's how the things looks like. But to be honest with you, taking into the consideration some shadows on the weekly, the 40 is the name of the game as well. It's around and psychological level. So let's call it the zone between 38,500 and 40K as a possible supply. When it comes to the demand on the weekly chart, to be honest with you, well, it's already broken, right? Why it's already broken? Why I think it's broken already? It's because we are below this 40K, and we broke the importance here, right? This particular low, 31,530K, and with the closing prices on the weekly, we were below. That's the not great sign. So what is going to happen most probably right now, there is going to be the bear flag formation, in my opinion. So the bulls really have to make the strong counter attack to negate this this possible negative scenario with the bear flag. But as you can see here, I'm going to try to show you, if we are going to take into the consideration the latest move, and if we are going to try to retest the levels close to 38,000, right, within this bear flag, and if we are going to make 1-to-1, as you can see over here, like this, right, within the bear flag, equal move is going to bring us down toward earlier mentioned zone when it comes to the Bitcoin possible demand zone. All right, so the higher time frame as of now doesn't look good. What has to happen, in my opinion, only in my opinion, in order to change the view, to cancel this bearish possible scenario? Well, as of now, would be good, or just enough for now, to try to get back above 32 and try to consolidate somehow, but not within the like this, within the bear flag, but with some kind of the move back towards 38, retest 30, and trying to take out, for example, 48 and move back towards 50. Of course, that's the weekly chart, so it's going to take some time. Now, let's finally move to the daily chart. And there you go, that's the daily chart. And as you can see, it's even clearly visible that we already broke through, right? It's not a huge breakdown. We were trying to consolidate just below, so it could be some kind of the fake with the bears being trapped into their own trap, all right? But what has to happen here, in my opinion, shorter term, right? So because we are on a daily chart, so in that case, we have to get back and close as soon as we can above 34,200, right? 34,200. So let's say round number 35. That would bring us above this significant breakout level, this where we were trying to hold, right? That would bring us back above this level. That would possibly open the possibility to retest this latest consolidation and sell-off point around 38,500, 40K. So from the daily chart perspective, 35, then 38.5 and 40K as a supply level. When it comes to the demand, well, we are realizing right now the bearish view. So as long as we are below these levels, lower levels may to come. With that being said, wish you great next trading session. I strongly encourage you, do your own research, do your own homework. Please like and subscribe, leave the comment below, leave the question if you have below, and that's it from me today. Again, stay safe, see you around, take care, and goodbye.